What's going on, everyone? It's Trevor here for RSG, and guess what? We've got an unboxing to do. And guess what? I don't normally do unboxings. This might be the first one. I kind of did one on that. I don't know if anyone's seen that video, but I kind of did one on that, but it ended up being a whole review. This is just going to strictly be an unboxing and overview, and with other videos to come later. So what could be so important that I need to tell you guys about it in an unboxing? Well, maybe it's this Asus Strix 1070 non-OC edition, because we know that's the one you care about, the one that costs less. Yes, that's right, because you know here we always talk about budget, where this isn't exactly a budget, but it is the lower cost of the card. But if you want to find out a little more about this, you know what you need to do? You need to stick around. So what's going on, everyone? We got our buddy Grim Bob here. He's a very silent guy, doesn't really like to talk, but we have the Asus Strix 1070 non-OC edition, which it just means not factory overclocked. I personally feel the need to spend the extra money. Maybe there's something I'm missing. Please let me know down in the comments below if there's something that I am missing in the sense of what the factory overclocked version of the Strix 1070 is. But I couldn't justify spending the additional money, considering this is going to be way more than a powerhouse than I'll even need. But I wanted to future-proof. I'm a big future-proof kind of person. So let's get into this without further ado. We need to check it out. So the box itself is actually really nice, just like any Asus product. You know, it's not crap. I mean, I've actually got, if you see right here, this is a 670 Direct CU2. That's what I've been working with for ages, so this is one hell of an upgrade. But right now it's time, we need to open this package up, so it's time for the handy dandy pocket knife. That's right. So we'll take that, and then I'm pretty sure and there it goes. Yeah, we needed this big knife. This knife, I'll tell you right now, wouldn't be able to open up this package without this knife right here. All right, yeah, it's even got a safety latch. You know, but it could fall down and chop off your fingers, so you might want to watch out with that. But it's a good pocket knife, I tell you. It's durable, very, it's horrible, but it's great. It's a great novelty. I love it. But let's open it up. That's for me to enjoy the satisfying peel of the new plastic. So, nice big Strix right on the package. And how are we looking? Let's open this baby up. Oh. Well, it doesn't really let you open it past this, so let's show you. Real nice, I like it, sitting there. You know what's funny, I'm not used to having a clip mic and going back and forth and like I'm sitting there making sure I talk over the box so I can get to the microphone, realizing the microphone's actually behind me, or behind the box. It's on me right here. I just find it funny. So we have our Asus box, all our peripherals, and all the foam and everything. See, this is what I was talking about. Why can't cases come with this foam? This would be the nice foam to come with cases, man, especially how much cases cost. Cases aren't cheap, and if you really think it's just stamped out pieces of metal, you're paying for the idea and the design that went behind it when you're buying a case. Same thing for a lot of stuff. I mean, I'm sure all the components in this actually didn't cost that as much as you're paying, but you're paying for the design. But now, and all the engineering work that went into it, of course. Now, let's open this up if I can. I don't want to rip the box. It's so nice. I don't want to rip it. All right, so we open it up here. We've got, oh, look at these 4 Velcro strips for very nice cable management. All right. Of course, we got the drivers and all the stuff you would need for your GPU tweak and all that. Let's see. Oh, they give me a World of Warships invitation code. Okay, that's cool. All right, and your owner's manual. Nothing wrong with the with getting a free World of Warships thing. You know, nothing in there, nothing else left in there. I'm hoping that's not it. I mean, there should. I don't know. I've always felt like a DVI to VGA adapter should always be given, but who knows? The days are going. The days are really changing. I guess I shouldn't really expect, you know, for some antiquated thing, but VGA is still used actually quite a bit. So we'll take out this foam, I don't really see anything else in the package other than this baby. So let's get this out. As far as yeah, that was it. As far as package contents, really not a lot in the package contents. But we all know what we came here to see, and that's this baby. Ooh, this baby's got some heft to it. Pulling off the plastic on the back, you know, for when I go to actually install it. As far as the card itself, I mean, feels really sturdy. The plastic, honestly, even though it's plastic for the whole shroud up here, a little bit of movement, but I think the whole thing moves. It's actually really high quality. I'm really liking that. Now on the front here, all here is all RGB lighting, and of course you have your new fans. This is Direct CU3 cooler instead of the Direct CU2 cooler that you see here, the DCU2. Let's see, did they put that on the front? No, they didn't really show off about the Direct CU3 cooler. It's just a better cooler design, and they have these new fan these new fan blades that are supposed to be way quiet and maximize flow completely. So that's going to be great. I see all these RGB lightings though, all up here. This is going to be awesome. Awesome. Of course, we got our little cover. That's really nice. A little PCI Express plate cover right there. Okay, so let's see. Is there anything else that I need to see? Is the two fan headers. This is something cool. Not anyone else I don't think has this. There's two fan headers, right, that you can actually hook up. Let's say you have a side fan or a fan underneath that would be able to shove air at this card, helping it cool down. Well, these would actually control the speed of that fan, saying, hey, you know, I'm getting hot, why don't you cool me down a little bit? So that's really badass for some people. Me, I'm probably not going to use it because the case I'm putting it into doesn't really have much of those options going on, so it's not a really big importance to me. Of course, you've got your SLI fingers right there, and you have one single 8-pin connector right there. Whoops, pointing to the wrong spot. Right there, you got one single 8-pin connector. And something else, as far as the RGB goes, it says Republic of Gamers, really small there. We'll do some up-close shots before I go this, but Republic of Gamers, that's RGB, and my favorite right in the back here is the big RGB logo of ROG, Republic of Gamers. And the reason I love that so much is because we all know when it's in your computer, it's in like this. Okay? You can't see all these lights and fans and everything that are on the bottom. You don't. So what do you see? You see the side, you see the top. So they have the little tiny Republic of Gamers. It would have been nice if they actually would have made that a little bigger, but you got a real nice Republic of Gamers sign, and you got the actual ROG symbol right up top, and that is going to be RGB as well right over there. So overall, the build quality of the card, this thing is solid. Solid. I mean, right here you got all covers on your DVI ports and HDMI. So they played it a little different. They said, wait, you're gonna need a VR headset. Let me try to get this out of here. You're gonna need a VR headset. Or you're not gonna need one, but they're like, if you want one, well, we put 2 HDMI ports in. Because that's typically what they need. You know, you need to do that for it to work. Because I guess the new display ports don't work or something of that nature. I don't have a VR setup, so I don't really know. But I just thought I'd let you know that that's why they did it. They did 2 HDMI ports, so you got all these covered. I'm gonna leave the covers on the 2 display on most of the stuff. But basically, you've got your DVI, your dual link DVI, you've got 2 HDMI, and you got 2 display port 1.4s, 2 HDMI 2.0s, and like I said, dual link DVI. As far as anything else that I see that really needs to be talked about as far as an unboxing, I think that really settles it. There's not really much else going on with this card. It's just built very well, very, very good feeling. I don't feel it flexing at any points. Really happy with this card so far. I'm gonna actually have another video coming up about this card once it's all installed, and I'm also going to as well as the pictures that show the up close, the videos that show the up close that I'm going to do here. I'm also going to show you it with the computer powered on with the ROG lights going in the dark. See how you enjoy it. But for right now, as far as the overview side of it goes, we're all done here. So I just got to show you the rest of it. So stick around, watch the rest of it. But for all those who love watching my videos, or at least somewhat enjoy watching them, I'll see you next time.
Okay, so originally I thought I wasn't going to use any of the fan headers, but I ended up actually using one for the front case fan just to blow air directly onto it in case it starts getting too hot, and it's worked fine with no problems whatsoever. The other thing I want to point out is the LEDs seem to start at one end of the card and get dimmer towards the other, and you will see actually as I get towards the, I think it's the back, I don't know whether to call it the back of the front, we're going to call it the back of the card. The back of the card is a lot brighter than this side of the card, as you will see right there. And the only other thing I have to point out with this is the software to actually change the RGB LEDs is kind of a pain to get the right color. But other than that, doesn't this thing just look amazing? Let's look at it. As always, thanks for watching. I hope you all enjoyed the video. Don't be afraid to throw a like, a share, or a comment. Especially the share, because you want to show other people these great videos, don't you? Well, I'll see you all next time. Hope you enjoyed.